Right guys, what is up? It's Aaron here and welcome to Track Guide for the 2015 Belgian Grand Prix here at Spa-Francorchamps circuit. And today, in this episode of Track Guide, we're going to be taking Max Verstappen now in his Toro Rosso for a lap around the Spa-Francorchamps circuit as we get our setup ready now. And it's funny how a year ago today that it was announced that Max Verstappen would be a racing driver for Toro Rosso. So let's get on to the setup. And for the setup, well, it's a mixture of long straights and a lot of high-speed corners. So you need a bit of an aerodynamic setup for this one, especially with Sector 2 and Sector 3. So what I've done is I've gone for a 4-5 wing setup, especially for this track. Transmission, I went different for this one. I went both 70% on both of them. Normally people would go for a much more higher percentage than that, but I feel more comfortable with with a 70, both having 70%. But I normally have it at 70-75. It downs to how you feel with the car and how much throttle input you want in. Suspension geometry is pretty much the same. Camber and toe, camber all the way to the left, camber all the way to the right. Suspension, I went for 2-2-10-10 instead of 1-1-11-11 I usually do. I felt that this suspension, it has a lot of work to do in this track, especially with a lot of corners, high-speed corners, and there's a lot of understeering for this one, especially at turn 8, which is a hairpin that goes downhill, which is going to be a difficult corner to manage. Tire pressure is pretty much normal. Ballast, I went for either a 7 or an 8 since there's a lot of corners that you've got to tackle. And there we go, our setup is done in that. So Spa, a lot of corners around this track. Obviously got a lot of famous corners: Eau Rouge, La Source, Camel Straight, Blanchimont, Pouillon, and the bus stop chicane. One of the most classic tracks around the F1 Canada. Funny enough, it's hosted the Belgian Grand Prix 47 times. And Max Verstappen will make his Grand Prix debut this weekend. It's about to start a lap now. Going for the bus stop chicane. Get a nice clean exit here. You need a clean exit to start your lap off as we go on one of the two DRS straights, and we start our lap now as we're coming up to the first hairpin, the source hairpin, down to mix 2, as we take a nice entry into the hairpin and down this long straight now as we go up to Eau Rouge, one of the most famous corners on the F1 calendar. It's flat out, and make sure you got to be brave for this one. As we nice and easy there, very easy to do around this corner. Now we're down to the Camel Straight as one of the other DRS corners, DRS straights for this track. As now we go down to mix 2 as we approach the little chicane here. Good overtaking opportunity, and make sure you don't do a Lewis Hamilton Rosberg like last year. As we're coming up to turn 8 now, a very tight hairpin as you get a lot of understeer here down to mix 1. Reduce the power a little, boost this power, try hang in there as the car will try to sort of fade away from you as we go on to this long section as we come up to Pouillon now, one of the fast flowing corners, hitting 5G from here as down to 7th and flat out for there, a little bit wide there, but he's still on the track as we come up to another chicane, a little fast flowing chicane here, breaking down all the way down to 5th to 4th, and it's left and into the right. And other way around a minute, right to left, and then into this corner. Very easy to get the power down early, as now we're coming up to a long straight now as we're coming up to Blanchimont. Plenty of time to get ready for the final chicane. As we're coming up to Blanchimont now, another fast flowing corner, similar to Pouillon, except it's much more smoother this time. As we go down to mix 1, as we approach the final corner, bus stop chicane, needs to be more open with this corner, attacking the curves as best you can here to get the best out of the biggest out chicane. Down to mix 3, DRS is open, and you to complete the lap of the Spa-Francorchamps circuit with Max Verstappen. So now we're going to leave you with a multiple camera angle view of the lap we've just done. So I just want to say thank you for watching, guys. Hit that like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys, for Formula 1 content. And I will see you all for the Belgian Grand Prix this weekend. I'll see you all very soon.